Hey, how's it going? I want to do a small channel update because obviously I've been getting a big influx of views and subscribers, and I don't know, I've had people been asking me, some subscribers as well, who have been wanting to know how I've been because it's been a rough month and a bit since the end of May. So, yeah, hi, I'm Julian. For those who don't know me, it's weird talking to new subscribers because I've been talking about my own self for so many years now on this channel. It's been, what, how long ago was 2015, 2016? It was a while ago. I've been doing this for 9 years. Physical media stuff for probably the past 2-3 years. Anyway, that's my forte. We do physical media here. We all love it, don't we? Yeah, well, obviously, yeah. I just did an hour-long unboxing video of every single piece of mail I've gotten in one day, and it's long. Haha, love it. It won't be an hour for you guys, but it'll be almost. I gotta sit for all that shit. So, what did I want to talk about? Firstly, in terms of scheduling, programming, whatever, I'm still going to try to stick with the 3 videos a week. I might try to do more often, with some shorter ones being specific Blu-ray reviews. The ones that are like opinion pieces, whatever, when I can get around to editing them or even filming them, because again, that's when I have the create ideas for. I will get around to doing those when I can. So those are the big ones that get the main amount of views. As you can tell, one of them just got 10,000 views within a week, which it doesn't happen very often for me, if it doesn't happen at all. That blew me away. Amazing. Only got like 100 odd subscribers from it, but I'm happy nonetheless, because that is still amazing. So those are things I do, those film thoughts, video essay kind of stuff. I want to try and make them more production heavy, but it's realistically just me chatting here for a period of time. You know me, I chat a lot. I don't do much editing. Occasionally I do. It ain't fancy schmancy, I don't have time, and I don't get paid much, if at all, if ever. Because I also work 2 other jobs. I got a day job, I got a weekend job. I film on the weekends, I do warehouse stuff during the day. It's tiresome. I also love watching movies, so that's my main thing. I like watching movies and talking about them. Every month you get what I watched in that month, which is usually mostly films, but sometimes TV shows as well. Obviously I have my mail videos where I unbox and do my hauls. Look, I got this Blu-ray, I got this t-shirt, I got this figurine, whatever it might be. If I ever want to cut down on spending, you won't be seeing those videos. But if you see those videos, you know I've spent too much money again. But I want to be doing more Blu-ray focused reviews, so comparisons between a old Blu-ray release and a new one, stuff that is exclusive to Australia, especially like stuff from Imprint and Umbrella. I want to get more in contact with them as companies to kind of... I want to get reviewer copies, that kind of stuff, but I mostly just kind of want the accessibility to get copies earlier and be able to promote that and be like, do a huge deep dive, watch the film, do an unboxing, do a review of all the special features, because I really like doing that. It convinces me to actually look into every single thing that's on a Blu-ray disc, which I love doing, but I also love binging movies, so I can go 4 movies in a row and no special features, no matter how much stuff is on those discs. So those videos, those Blu-ray reviews encourage me to actually look at these in greater detail. So I'm going to be doing those more often. Also because it's just kind of more fun. It's a bit more complicated if there's multiple films. My Burt Reynolds set, for example, was like 5 movies. That was annoying. But it was interesting because I went through every single thing on the Blu-ray set, and it was wonderful. Whether the films were good or not, but it is what it is. It's also a review, you know? So that's what I want to be prioritizing. Occasionally I'll try to do a film series review like I was doing for the Godzilla films or the King Kong films or the Harryhausen's. It just depends on what I'm in the mood for. If I'm currently watching a bunch of those films, most of the time I'm just watching them. I'm not actually like actively wanting to make a video, but it is what it is. I just wing it most of the time. The stuff I want to mostly focus on that I actually need to focus today, I need to watch this film, I need to watch the special features, I need to film a video. That's what I want to do. Because I live in a household with 5 people, it's not exactly something I can just throw up here and just bam, done, easy peasy. I was lucky with the Burt Reynolds one because for most of the part what they were watching out there, which can get loud, was not too loud or disturbing, so I was able to jump between filming, watching the film and special features, and then making my video, and then going to the next film. So, yeah, I want to try doing that more often. We'll see how it goes. See how long I can do it without stressing myself out with getting new releases. Because being in Australia, I don't get a lot of new immediate releases, obviously, from the US and the UK, so you'll have people that you probably already watch who do that. So most of the time, I'm not trying to make it this will get me a lot of views, let's do that. If I'm just really interested in the set and I think it's got a valued amount of stuff on it and I want to talk about it, I'll do that. My video for the pack, I didn't expect it to get 500 odd views, but it did, and I was like, well, it was a beautiful Blu-ray and amazing special features, and it meant a lot to me because it was, someone who I greatly admired and respected who had passed away. So I wanted to, look into it. He was such an avid film person that I was like, I wanted to, do it in honor of him. So maybe that's why it blew up. I don't know, but yeah. So it just encourages me to do that kind of stuff more often. So those are just the 3 stapled videos I have. The unboxings for the hauls. Okay, I guess 4 types. The Blu-ray reviews, which include special features and unboxing, all that jazz. I try to make those short and sweet. We'll see how it goes. Depends on how long the videos are. And, of course, my ramblings on film topics and discourse and stuff. The stuff that gets the most amount of views and the most amount of dislikes and the most amount of comments. Just because I can. If I have a good idea that I think I can develop well enough. But it's also I'm learning as a person of a lot of different things in terms of technical tropes and of historical records and documents and all these different little thingies. So as much as I might make a video talking about it, it's not like the end-all be-all. It's always going to be oh, you actually didn't mention this and it's a really important factor. And I'll be like, shit, I wish I knew that. So I'm still learning. I'm just kind of making YouTube videos. It's not that important. Don't worry about it. Trust me, my opinion's going to upset people because it's just how it is. It's no one's perfect. You're not going to like some of the shit I say or think. It's simple as that. I don't really care. It's just YouTube videos. So yeah, those are the 4 types with the obvious, series reviews and stuff like that, which I used to call Calm and Relaxed Talk until it didn't get enough views until I started saying film reviews, and everyone's like, I'm clicking on that. I gotta pander more to what actually gets views in terms of titling and stuff, which is annoying because I like being creative, but apparently I'm not allowed to. Thank you, algorithms on YouTube. So that's the channel. That's what we're doing. That's how we are. Occasionally there'll be other random shit. We'll see how it goes. I don't really try to schedule, plan things, but I will film something and have it come out the next week sometimes, because I like to schedule my uploads so I don't give myself a bloody panic attack of, oh my god, I have no videos this week. I need to just not care. At least about that. I don't need that kind of stress in my life. I've already got enough stuff going on. So in terms of my life, how are things going? Work's fine. It's cold. I work in a big open warehouse, and it's currently the middle of winter in Australia, so it's cold, and I'm cold. It's simple as that. And filming peak VFL season, so a lot of sport to film. Wonderful times. My day-to-day is fine. Still watching movies, still hanging out with friends, going to the Cinemaniacs. It's been interesting. Obviously, things have been really shit since Lee died. So, I've obviously actively sought out a lot of Blu-rays that he had worked on. So, obviously, in a lot of my hauls and stuff, you'll have noticed a lot of things and times where I've referenced him because a lot of the time it's stuff that I've actively sought out. I've still got more Blu-rays coming in the mail that have his commentaries on them, and trust me, he did hundreds. There's too many. I can't afford them. I could afford them all, but I'm not actively seeking them all out because there's a lot, and a lot of them are quite expensive on the occasion, so I'm just kind of living with that. But in terms of how I'm going emotionally, I'm okay. It's an up and down thing. I'm not someone who's used to loss in general. I lost my pop had died 12, 13 years ago, but I was a kid, and processing that is a lot easier than when you're an adult and you have to actually, someone well, and this is my pop was someone who lived in a different state. It was I didn't see him that often. Not that I didn't care, but I cared, but it was also 12. So, now I'm in my mid-20s, and it's someone who I've known for 6, 7 years, who I've respected so much, just goes, and no warning, and it's just not fun. So, yeah, obviously I'm not the only one who's feeling this. A bunch of my subscribers, a bunch of my friends, are all in the same boat, and we're all dealing with it in the ways that we can. And the one thing I'm really loving about it is the fact that, obviously, it's nothing to love about, but I love that he was able to build a community with the Cinemaniacs, and because of that, I have so many people that I can talk to about this stuff, and just in general about film and stuff, and they're wonderful people. I've made so many friends. It's been strange. It's one of those things of someone's passing amplifies elements to your life that you don't expect. It crushes a lot of elements. I know people who have gone through the worst shit because of this, and are still reeling it. And for me, I'm realizing that I've met more people, gained more friends. I've opened up more avenues in my life, and I didn't realize would have happened. I've met so many more people who work at professional companies with that to do with physical media. I have collected so many more films and stuff, and there is so much stuff that you just don't expect. That's I'm making the best out of a bad situation. I'm making so many more friends, and discovering all these films, and surprisingly getting more subscribers and stuff, and getting more views. I don't think it's specifically because of that, and I don't want to say it is, because I'm not trying to exploit a friend's death. But my respect for him is very much still a valid point, hence why I only really made one video about it. And to be fair, no one disliked that video in terms of the people who really mattered in terms of watching it. And yeah, it made me a face for people to look at as someone who's dealing with the same problems, emotionally and mentally. And of course, because I'm someone who collects a lot of Lee's works, and then it became a tenfold thing, I got to collect more of his works. People came to me as that guy who knows this shit. So now I'm the physical media guy. I'm the expert for a lot of my friends, which is bizarre to me because I just make stupid videos talking about Blu-rays because I love movies. But it's made me realize that I'm someone that's much more important than I thought I was. I'm definitely trying to make it not a fucking ego boost thing. I think that video that got 10,000 views was an ego boost. But even then, that's just off the cuff, happens every once in a while. I'm just madly just like, holy shit, that's awesome. But yeah, so yeah, it's interesting, and I'm learning a lot of things of recent. So it's becoming, again, a growing situation, but yeah, I don't know. I'm doing okay. Emotionally, it's still tough, on and off. Sometimes I'm in bliss, I'm happy, and everything's fine. And then Monday comes around. I just feel like shit, and it's just, you wake up thinking of the person you can't see or talk to anymore, and it sucks. So, yeah, I'm not the kind of person to say, go and hug your friends and family. Do whatever the fuck you want, we all make mistakes, and we all live with them, and I'm happy that things for everyone else seem to be normal. So I don't know, I'm not having to stretch myself to overwork myself to be with more people now. It's mostly just of happenstance. I'm seeing my partner as frequently as normal, hanging out with family as much as I can avoid, going to work as much as I can, I guess, I don't know, and going to the Cinemaniacs every goddamn screening because my friends are there, and there are so many people to talk to that I cannot count how many people there are, and I can't even talk to everyone now. There are so many people I know now, and it's intimidating, but also amazing. So, yeah, life is tricky, but I'm progressing, and obviously spending still too much money on Blu-rays. Trust me, I know. Yeah, and it's cold because it's winter. It sucks, but yeah, yeah. I don't know, I'm learning new values in friendship and stuff because of losing Lee, It's almost like closing one door, opening up another kind of deal. Might have lost someone who meant so much to me and who was so important. And, you value them so much in your head and you realize you don't say it to them. And it sucks. And that's why I'm happy that the last time I saw him, I at least told him how much I appreciated the event that he had curated. But the amount of people I've met because of that, because of his passing, and how many awesome fucking people I know now, it's just he's just knew these people, and it's wonderful. So I'm really just, to some degree, there's been an interesting turnout, and it's one of those, I'm not ever going to say I'm happy he's gone, because that's a fucking awful thing to even think, but I'm happy enough that to have known him, to have been friends with him, and because of that, and because of what's happened, meeting so many more people and learning things, and just having more relationships with people, and greater, more powerful, more interesting relationships with people. So it's been an interesting experience. Shitty, but silver lining to some degree. That son of a bitch knew a lot of people. So, and a lot of things. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. That's it. Videos will continue as normal, and obviously, and I'll try to see if I can, I don't know, contact people at Umbrella to say, hey, I'm doing videos, please help me. It's not going to happen. It's more or less you have to kind of like meet people before, like I'm not going to barrage them with emails saying, hey, I do physical media videos, let me do reviews and shit. It's like, look, if they find me and they're like, this guy does interesting videos, let's send him a review, a copy or something. That'd be awesome. I want the respect to be twofold. I don't want it to be me pandering or me yelling at them saying, look at me, look at me. I'm just going to keep doing the videos I'm doing. If they happen to be of a certain brand or certain whatever, that's just because it's the one I'm interested in looking at on that certain day. So, yeah. We'll see how it goes, and I'll see you kids next time. Bye. Happy days. Not really. Bye.